Hello, hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video, and I'm just going to get straight into it. Today we're talking about money, the big M. We all know it, we all love it, we all want more of it. Some of us lie and say that we don't love it. That's okay, it's all right. But yes, that's what we're going to be talking about today. If you're a person like me that likes money but you don't save enough of it, you don't know how to budget, you don't invest any of it, then this video might be for you. Please stay tuned, tell me if you like this content, and let me know what else you'd like to see. The first thing I want to talk about is saving. A lot of you guys, you don't save, and it's not because you don't have the money to save, it's because you're not disciplined. You can't just see something and say, alright, I'm gonna walk past it. You can't see something and like it and say, oh, you know, that would have looked good for me, but I don't have anywhere to go, so I'm gonna take it off. Listen, on the on the yard all day on quarantined, where are you going? Where are you going? You're gonna put on the clothes for just up on Instagram for what? For empty the fashion over cart. Empty it. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Learn to save your money. Discipline yourself. You can't want wealth and don't know how to spend. I know that a lot of people have a hate and hate relationship with saving. They just can't do it. Them see something, them like it, them just have to get it. We're not on that for this year. Like, we're not doing that. We're saving our money, okay? We're saving those coins. I know that everybody, all on don't want to lie, has gone through this, where you're looking at your bank account and you say, oh, something not look right. Like, I just get $5,000. Where gone? I don't understand. I not spend so much money, because then I realized that the $20 them add up and them add up fast. So you don't want to be in that position where you look and you're like, you thought you had more money than you do. So this is where a budget comes in handy. If you don't have a budget, you need one. If you're somebody who just get money and spend it, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. We all need a budget. It makes things so much easier. A lot of people recommend the 50-30-20 budgeting rule, which dictates that 50% of your earnings after taxes ought to go toward your needs, and your needs are your light, your water, your rent, your mortgage, things like that. 30% goes toward your wants, and for me that's a bit too much. If you don't need it, then 30% is a lot. But anyway, 30% goes toward your wants. You determine what your wants are. And then 20% goes toward your savings. While this rule may work for some people, it will not work for everybody. Personally, it does not work for me. And that's not because there's anything wrong with the rule itself. But I think 20% is kind of a stingy amount for me to save. Saving is very important to me. So 20% just will not cut it. That's me. That's just a personal thing. 20% maybe all that you have. Maybe you only have 5, maybe you only have 10. That's okay. Just try to save something. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you save. You can earn 100 grand, but you only save 5. Like, it's up to you. You can earn 50 grand, but you save 40. Whatever works for you works for you. If this budgeting rule does not work for you, then find something else that does. I'm going to link the budget that I use below. It's by Patricia Bright. You have to purchase it. It's not expensive though. I don't remember how much it is, but if you're interested, then you can definitely check it out. When you're making your budget, you want to put exact figures. If you don't have the exact numbers, then you want to put as close to the exact as you possibly can. Despite the fact that you want your budget to have exact figures or as close to exact figures as you can get, there are going to be bills, for example, that will not be exact. You won't know how much your light bill is going to be. So I suggest having a budget with 2 parts. The first part is going to be what you predict. So for example, for the month of August, you're going to predict that, oh, your light bill is going to be around the same as it was for the month of July. You're going to also have a second part, which is going to be your actuals. Now, your actuals, obviously, is going to be what your actual bills came out to be. So, you predicted spending on bills like $300 for the month of August, but you actually spent $250. You put that in your actuals to see exactly where you are in your budget. You want to keep track of. You don't want to just make a budget predicting that you're going to spend this, and then when you end up spending more, you'll be like, oh, but my budget said this is what I was going to spend. If you don't keep track of it, you won't know what is going on. So just like your bills may be lower, they may be higher. So you may predict wrong. You want to have two parts. You don't want to have just, oh, this is what I think is going to happen. You want to know what exactly happened. So be able to keep track, make changes, stuff like that. And you want a budget that is detailed. Now, so many times we make budgets and we put that we pay rent, mortgage, water, light, but we don't put that we buy food. Or we put that we buy food, but we only put that we buy groceries. We don't give account for the food that we buy out, stuff like that. You want a budget that is very, very detailed. You don't want to miss anything, because if you miss anything, then you're going to end up missing money and it will not make sense. You want to know your income versus your expenditures. That is what a budget is for. If your budget is as detailed as it's supposed to be, then you're going to have a slot for your backup funds and a slot for your savings. Now, your backup funds is kind of your funds just in case of anything. So if I have money to fall back on, if I lose my job, stuff like that. This is not your savings. This is not your savings. It's a just in case fund. Your savings, you don't touch. You left it alone, you don't touch it. Your backup fund, if your car breaks down, okay, there's money in here, I can't touch that. You still don't need to touch your savings account. So I don't know what your lifestyle is, but your backup fund is going to be in relation to the kind of lifestyle you live. Like, what is likely to go wrong that I need money for it? If you own a business, for example, you have a backup fund for that business. It's not related to your savings at all. These ought to be two different things. Now, after you work out your income, your expenditures, your money in your backup fund, whatever is left goes to your savings. For me, putting my money in a high interest savings account is good, but that is not it. Like, I can't just leave it there. I need to have money coming in somewhere else. So I need to invest. No, investing. I don't know why a lot of people think that you have to be a millionaire to invest. It is a fallacy. It is not true. You can invest with $10, and investing does not have to be in the stock market. You can invest in yourself. Buy a new book. Learn more about making money, learn more about investing in the stock market. You can even invest in your friends' businesses. You know that your friend is on Instagram selling some candles, but her packaging, it just not so nice. You just link her and say, all right, I know you probably don't have enough funds to get nicer packaging, but I think that this is hindering your sales. Here's a thing, and I want you to pay me back X amount, by this time. This is just, you're helping her out. She's gonna get more sales. She probably can raise her prices because the packaging nicer. Everybody wins. Just think outside the box. You do not have to invest in the stock market. Investment does not have to be expensive. My first major investment outside of myself was with a friend. He needed some money to buy a truck. I gave him the money, drafted a contract, say, yo, I need this by this. He agreed to the terms. He got his truck. I'm getting my money. All is well in the world. So it does not have to be in the stock market. But if you do want to invest in the stock market, it is a good place to start. However, you need to educate yourself first. You don't want to just say, all right, I'm going to invest in Apple stocks just because everybody knows about Apple. You want to ensure that you know as much about a company before you invest in a company, and you want to evaluate your risks. So check the patterns, the growth patterns of the company, and think about how much risk you're willing to take. Don't just buy because your friend invests in it and they say they're making a lot of money. Don't do that. Do your research. If you're going to invest, you want to always think, all right, will I be okay if I lose this money? Of course, it's nice to earn more, but there's always a possibility of loss. So if you're not willing to lose, maybe it's not for you. Don't do it. If you do decide to invest in the stock market after doing your research and your self-evaluation and your bank account evaluation, you want to just note that it is not a get-rich-quick thing. Like, I don't care what all those other YouTube videos tell you, you're not going to get rich quick. That's not how it works. It's more of a passive income. So you play the long game, you wait it out, you make your money. You are going to make your money if it is that you invest wisely. Just don't think you're going to invest $1,000 today and tomorrow it's going to go to $5,000. No, that's not how it works. If you're lucky enough to do that, link me, please. Just let me know what you do. Let me know what you invest in. Now, investing, saving, budgeting, all that is good, but what good is it if you're not making any money? No good at all. It don't make no kind of sense. So this video would have just be pointless. So here's what needs to be done. We need to make more money. How are we going to do that? And if I know to tell me, please. I joke. If there's something that you're good at, find a way to make some money out of it. If you talk, find a way to talk on Instagram and make money. I don't know. If your body look good, OnlyFans. Listen, do what you have to do. I'm joking. Not promoting anything here. But do what you have to do to make some money. Now, it might not bring in 6 figures, but anything is better than nothing. My mother say, $20 better than $0. So me, I like writing, I like doing assignments, I just love school. So I use that to my advantage. I do a lot of assignments for people and them pay me. Them get them A, them get them A+, me get my money. Everybody's happy. If you paint and put it on Instagram, somebody must buy it. Just try to use your talents to your advantage. I'm not saying to quit your 9 to 5 if you have a 9 to 5, but if in your spare time you can do something to make a little extra money, then try to just think outside the box. If you live over here and you have a car, you have a license for over a year, run one Uber, you know, do deliveries on Grubhub. Try to think of little things that can help you to make money. If you come up with an idea but you can't think of a way to execute it, it's okay. Like, I've been there before, I'm there right now. I have so many ideas, but nothing is working. It just nothing just don't make no sense. I'm overwhelmed. I have way too much going on in my brain, but that's okay. Budget, save, invest, use your talents to make money. But if you take nothing else from this video, just remember that you will always be of value if you value yourself. You're not defined by accolades or accomplishments. You're not defined by what someone else says about you. Just always value yourself and you will always be of value. You don't need $1 million if you're okay with living in the moment. If you're genuinely okay with that, you're one of those people that think, them not bearing me with my money, so what me I save it for? If that's you, kind of sketchy to me. But if you genuinely believe that, if that's not something you tell yourself simply because you're not disciplined enough to save or you don't want to take the risks of investing, then that is fine. Your belief is your belief. Can't knock a man for what he thinks. Just value yourself. You know, when you have yourself on a pedestal, it no matter what anybody is talking about, you can't even see them. Just know that you are worthy, you are worth it, and you are good enough. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope I dropped some gems. I like money, so I particularly liked talking about it. Just let me know if you don't like it, what could I have changed, and let me know what else you'd like to see from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Please, please, please. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Just please get the word around. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.